two big oil companies have begun extracting oil this past year off the coast of South America's smallest country, Suriname. Oil revenues will certainly help the country's new president, Jennifer Simmons, to balance the budget. This week, she addressed the UN General Assembly in New York as Suriname approaches 50 years of independence. She spoke to our business reporter, David Waddell, about what the next 50 years might bring.
In my vision, the next 50 will bring us to a point where all Surinamese people will participate in the economy. Children can go to school, earn a good wage for themselves so that they're comfortable, and make sure that our country looks beautiful with still 90% forests covering it. This is the country I see with a beautiful city, historic city, and a better business center than we have today.
But there are challenges on that pathway, aren't there? There were violent anti-austerity protests in 2023 under your predecessor, Chandrika Persad Santokhi, and the IMF has stepped in to help out. The OECD has called for fiscal discipline. Are you able to deliver that?
We will have to deliver fiscal discipline. There are options, and we have already started to strengthen the tax bureau and talking to the different sectors, because we have a lot of gold and it's not contributing enough to the budget. So improvement, increasing the income side of the budget will be very important. On the other hand, the money available to support the poorest of our people needs to be used in a fair and efficient way. For the last part, it is that we have to invest in other sectors. For example, tourism and agriculture. If we need to invest money in these sectors, they need to return it very fast.
You've spoken at the UN General Assembly about your country's immense natural wealth. That's the phrase you used. Petronas and Shell have started drilling for oil this year. What does this mean for you?
We have wealth in almost every aspect. We have cultural wealth. We have a vast 90% coverage of our country with rainforest. We also have bauxite, we also have gold, we also have diamonds, and of course the oil. We will have to make choices, keeping the forest standing or exploiting the wealth beneath. And that is the reason why I told the General Assembly that to keep the forest standing, we will need support from the world.
Looking again at these oil discoveries, are you taking over, as you have done so recently, at a fortuitous time? Because this oil discovery and the drilling that started this year, it will make a difference to your budget, won't it?
Yes, it will make a big difference.
Madam President, how do you balance the drilling for fossil fuels against your strong credentials as a carbon negative country?
We are proud of having the forests and we want to pledge to keep them, but they don't pay the bills if we don't get some kind of compensation. We have a people and our people have needs. Up to this moment, we have only received pats on the shoulder for this forest we've kept standing. So this oil will enable us, give us the time to keep the forest standing, develop other sectors in our economy that will use and maintain and protect the forests.